They sacrificed their lives to protect our freedom, but a documentary featuring Miami Valley residents shows about 500,000 servicemen and women have become victims of military sexual trauma.
And they say the military is covering it up. News Center 7's Una Lee spent the day with two survivors of the military sexual assault, including a lead in this film. Una?
Well, the award-winning Invisible War is making its way to Dayton in September. And ahead of the showing, we spent the afternoon with a woman highlighted in that documentary and another survivor who was inspired by her story to seek help.
It was well orchestrated. It was well executed, and I know that I was not the first victim of his, and I know that he continued to do it, and I have had so much guilt.
Keeping a secret for nearly 2 decades, former Marine and Beaver Creek resident Meredith Barnett.
I didn't report mine because I was afraid of the backlash, and the perpetrator convinced me that nobody would believe me.
A dark, hidden secret from boot camp until now.
When I saw the Invisible War, it was the first time I had ever forgiven myself.
The Invisible War features Miami Valley resident Cory Kochia.
Holding the closet, thinking, what just happened?
Telling her story of military sexual trauma.
If putting myself out there to be re-victimized, then so be it if it's going to save some more people.
A former seaman with the United States Coast Guard in 2005 now carries a knife with her everywhere she goes for protection.
It's that it escalated, and it kept escalating to the place where he ended up raping me.
Also brutally beaten by her direct commander, she dislocated her jaw. She now needs nerve injections every 3 weeks. Cory says it's what the military did not do that re-victimized her over and over again.
I asked for help several times when he would start grabbing me or coming into my room at night. He would unlock my door. When I went for help, it was ignored.
The documentary states that only 2% of sexual assaults in the military turn into convictions. Cory's perpetrator still serves in the Coast Guard, something a local congressman also featured in the film does not understand.
You would think that because the military is about protecting our country, that certainly they would want to protect their own.
We talked to Colonel Dan Semsel with Wright Patterson Air Force Base, who oversees sexual assault awareness programs.
We have systems, and in my opinion, in some ways, we failed some of these survivors.
In the last year, Wright Patterson has implemented a new program to prevent sexual assaults. The base is also planning a community discussion in October.
If we can learn lessons from it on what went wrong, so we don't make those mistakes, so we remember that there is a person that we need to take care of.
The director will show the film in Dayton in September.
We're glad that the film is being shown near Wright Patterson Air Force Base because we want as many people who are in service, veterans, as well as their families to see the film.
And Congress is also addressing the issue with what's called a STOP Act. We'll post more about that on our website, WHIOTV.com, and some programs Wright Patterson has for victims of abuse. Plus, we'll keep you posted on the details of the showing as soon as we get them. For now, reporting live, Una Lee, News Center 7.
All right, Una, thank you.